Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are doing well and good. The, in previous class we have discussed about the 7 basic agricultural practices. So in that one we discussed about the preparation of the soil, sowing of seeds, adding manure and fertilizers, and fourth one is irrigation. And next the farmer has to protect the crop. The next one is our fifth one is our crop protection. See, farmer has to farmer has provided everything, and now it is a growing. The crops are growing. Okay, that means it is a stage for getting a very good yield. So now at this stage, the farmer has to protect his crops from weeds, insects, and pests. Okay, and if you see that one, weeds are the unwanted plants present in the soil, and they always compete with the crop plants for water, nutrients, sunlight, and space. Okay, if the space is not if the space between any two plants is very less, the chances for getting sunlight is very less. Okay, if the sunlight, if the leaves that will not if leaves doesn't get sufficient sunlight, so there is no effective process of photosynthesis. If there is no photosynthesis, what will happen? There is no preparation of food. If there is no preparation of food, there is no better yield. Okay, and also farmer provided water and nutrients to the crop. So these weeds, they always compete for this one. Okay, and you should remember one thing: weeds have better adaptation than the crop plants. They have better resistance, okay, when compared to the crop plants. Yeah, so farmer has to remove the weeds. So there are different methods of removing weed. That is nothing but manually we can remove the weed with the help of a tool known as kurpi. This is a tool we have. With the help of this one, we can manually remove the weed. And next one is the tilling of the soil. See, in first step is nothing but our preparation of the soil. So their farmer tills the soil. So with that one, what will happen? If any unwanted plants like roots are there, they will come out of the soil and they will mix with the soil. It turns into a manure. Okay, that improves the nutrition content of the soil also. And third step is using chemicals known as weedicides. So weedicides are the chemicals that kills weeds. Okay, so example is 2,4-D. Example for weedicide is 2,4-D, 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Okay, but you remember this one as 2,4-D. Okay, and he also has to, apart from weeds, he has to protect the crop from insects and pests. So recently that locust attack, are you all reading the newspapers? That Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, even Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, okay, the farmers in those states are facing so many problems with the locust. Okay, like grasshoppers, they are looking like grasshoppers, and so some crores of locusts are attacking crops, and they are eating and they are destroying the crop. That incurs heavy loss, right? Yeah, see, if you don't know this issue, locust attack, please in Google you see the locust attack. Okay, that issue, you read any articles, newspaper articles, you will come to know what is locust attack, how they are doing, what they are doing. Okay, and next, pest. Some pests, so he has to protect farmer has to protect the crops from the pests also. For this one, he has to use pesticides. Okay, weedicide is for weeds, pesticides are for pest. Okay, pesticides, CIDES, pesticides. Okay, pesticides, here I have written the spelling. So he has protected the crop. Now next one is the next process is our sixth one is our harvesting. See, once the crop is fully grown and and he has to harvest the crop. Harvesting is nothing but what? It is nothing but the cutting after maturation, okay, is known as harvesting. Okay, your harvesting involves after that means it is we farmers can harvest the crop either manually or mechanically. He will use a machine known as harvester, okay, or either manually we can cut the fully grown crop with the help of a sickle. Okay, once the crop is harvested, the farmer has to separate the grains from the crop plants. Okay, if you see the rice plant, so he will cut the rice plant here, but rice grains somewhere you can see here, he cut the plant, and from this plant, harvested plant, he has to separate the rice grains, right? So he will use a he has to separate the rice grains from the crop plants. This method is known as threshing. Okay, the process of separating grains from the crop is known as threshing. Okay, and once we separated the grain from the harvested crop, we has to separate the seed coat from the grain. Okay, farmers use a method known as winnowing. Okay, here wind plays a major role. So here, with the help of a wind, the chaff, that seed coat, gets separated from the grain, and we will get a grain. See, the same process, the winnowing, we will use in our home also. If you fry, see in your home, if you observe, your mother fries the groundnuts, that means our peanuts, and after that she will crush the groundnuts, and then she will just blow some air on that one. So what will happen? The seed coat will separate it from the groundnuts, and you will use that groundnut for preparation of some items. Okay, so in remember, I mean, once the farmer harvests everything, he will get some money, he will get some crop also, right? So in that happiness, they celebrate some harvest festivals. See, different states in India celebrate different harvest festivals. See, there are Holi, Baisakhi, Diwali, Onam, Bihu, okay, and Pongal also. Pongal in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, they celebrate Pongal. Yeah, and there is a machine known as combine. See, combine is a machine where we can see harvester and a thresher in a single machine. So this combine, what will do? It will harvest and thresh the crops. Okay, it will harvest the crop plant. From the harvested crop plant, it separates the grains also. Okay, food grains also. We both in combine we can see both harvester and a thresher. Yeah, once the crop is harvested, the farmer has to storage of crop. The farmer has to store the crop. This is our final stage. Okay, see, for the why he has to store the crop? Because for the future use. Okay, and while preparation and while storing, the farmer ensures that the crop is free from moisture, insects, and rats and microorganisms. Suppose if the crop has moisture, what will happen? If moisture is there, definitely we can see fungal growth, right? Definitely we can see fungal growth. So what he will do? He will dry that one. He will dry the whole grains under the hot sun, and then he will preserve that one. Okay, and the process of storage can be done in silos. Silos are the place where we can store our grains, and granaries, godowns, cold storages also. Okay, so like this he will preserve the crop for the future use, and also whenever there is a surplus crop, whenever there is a deficit, he will not store, right? See, whenever we get deficit crop, we can see a huge demand for that crop in the market. Whenever there is a surplus production, the price of that commodity decreases. Okay, yeah, so these are all the 7 basic agricultural practices. Okay, and next is the animal husbandry. So in the previous step we discussed, up till now we discussed about the plant production. That means the food we get from the plant sources. Now Animal husbandry, that means the foods we are getting from the animal sources. See, the rearing and breeding of animals for food and also for economical purpose is known as animal husbandry. If you see poultry, example poultry and rearing of cows, and also sheep, rearing of sheep, etc., these are all these comes under animal husbandry. Even our sericulture, comes under this one. See, if you see in poultry, we usually see that from poultries we will get both eggs and the meat. We get chicken and also eggs. That means it is an economical purpose, for economical purpose. Okay, economical purpose, poultries are maintained in the society. Okay, and also it is supplying food also. Okay, it is also supplying food. Yeah. Okay students, that's all for today, and I hope you all have understood the session. And please note down your homework. This is your homework, and write your homework in your classwork. Complete your index properly, and this is the end of your chapter 1, that is nothing but our crop production and management. Thank you so much students. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.